Okay, maybe movies, episode 200.
Dun dun dun.
Take one. Oh my god, look! Stop that! Stop it!
No, that's not good.
No, that's better. That's it. I warned you. I told you I had a whip.
Oh no, it's the whip.
Right. I'm going to tether you to the tree so you can't go anywhere.
Many months later.
There you go.
Well, that should
learn you.
Maybe movies.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a very, very special, not only is it a very special seasonal episode, as it's also our 200th episode.
Yeah, we're getting a little ancient now, aren't we?
Mm-hmm. We're going to have to discuss your cyanide tooth later.
Oh. Okay.
I've got pliers, it's fine.
But we'll talk about it later.
Okay. In the meantime, hello, welcome back to Maybe Movies. My name is Max.
My name is Sam. Hi.
And if you have been following us so far, then you'll know that we've completed our new version of Jack Frost, which is called Frost, and we're now going to be looking at our other new version of Jack Frost, which is called Jack.
And not to be confused with the Robin Williams film of the same name.
No, not at all. After a slow start, I am sitting pretty on 5 stars.
Yes, I have 4.
In fact, you could quite accurately say that I'm a 5-star theoretical director.
I suppose you could. You smugs.
And I've got next to no notes for this because, so how are we going to do this one then? Over to you.
Well, go over to me. Like I actually came up with the idea. I'm afraid to point out you were the one who came up with the idea.
No, you came up with the idea.
I came up with the idea of doing the movies. You were the one who came up with the idea of doing it this way.
Fair enough. Okay, I have had an idea.
You have had an idea. Okay.
It's just how we implement it. I think our key to making this one work is Ryan.
Okay.
Is the sheriff's son.
Okay.
Have you seen Whistle Down the Wind?
No.
It's an early 60s black and white English film about a group of Sunday school kids who, on their way back from Sunday school, discover this strange man living in a barn, and they think he's Jesus Christ.
Okay.
And it just suddenly occurred to me, from what I remember of this, the first time we see the snowman actually do anything, which is obviously, I know we called the end of the act, is where he takes out the bullies.
Yeah.
Effectively, he's protecting Ryan, so Ryan sees him as his guardian angel.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, there's a start here. There's a beginning. I think they've stopped.
It's just occurred to me that do spider fans celebrate Christmas?
I don't know. There's a thought for you.
Mm-hmm. But obviously that happens towards the end of the act, so this may be a very short episode, because if the whole film is supposed to be a journey of redemption for him, we need to see how bad he was before that. So theoretically, everything before that...
He needs to start out being somewhat unrepentant.
So it's almost like the rest of the first act is as it is in the original film.
Yeah.
So we see how bad he is, and again, it's from this point onwards. We're simply kicking the problems into the long grass, ready for next week.
Yeah, well, I mean, even if we take it at our most base level, so like, you know, the kids are being dicks. Mm-hmm. So he's like, it's not necessarily that he's defending the kid to begin with, but he's responding to someone he perceives as an asshole.
Yeah.
And it starts that way.
But it's Ryan's interpretation of the events. That's the thing.
That might start at least changing the way he sees the situation.
So it would possibly then have to be, rather than we getting Ryan's horror at what's just happened, if before we go any further, sorry, this actually brings up a point, something that you raised last time, or last week. So if we've turned that into an R, are we turning this one into a PG?
Arr.
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 What sweet music, Dagmar.
Sorry, I don't know where that came from. I guess?
Do we want to? We don't have to. Or should we go somewhere in the middle and make it a 15? It's a wholesome family film with teeth. So we can still get away because we still need to include that in there so we know how bad he was. So that the film itself is more pitched towards a family audience.
Yeah, so like PG-13.
But it is going to be PG-13 again, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's PG, so PG-13. Yeah. That's right. So we can throw a little bit of that in there. We may not get the head flying through the air.
What would the equivalent be? It'd be like a 12A. I mean, it used to make sense. There used to be kind of a like-for-like between the British and American systems of ratings. But now the 15 is kind of in the wrong place. It's kind of on its own.
It is, isn't it?
Because it used to be PG, then 15, which would have been roughly the equivalent of the PG-13 in America, and then the R, which was 17, but
18,
for us it's the 18.
18, yeah.
So it's sort of roughly correlated. I'd like to make it more of a 15, but no.
No, let's go with that then. I'm good with that. Let's go with the 15.
No, you're right. We should be making this more of a family-oriented film. We'll just make it a bit of like a Gremlins or something. You know, there's some shocking stuff, but we'll just avoid it by not giving too much blood and watching our language.
Yes. Kate's dad.
Yeah, I know. Absolutely. Yeah, there's all sorts of grim stuff in there.
Anyway, that was last year. So yes, we wouldn't get the head flying through the air.
No, we'd get it. It would be, you know, like you'd see the thing, and then it would just cut away to the kids' reactions.
Yes.
As that you
exactly.
know,
yeah.
And so it would happen, but it would just be PG-13. It would be offshot. You know, all of the really gruesome stuff, or where there's going to be blood, will just cut away.
Okay. What I was going to suggest with this is that rather than getting Ryan's horror at what's just happened, he goes up and hugs the snowman. Thank you.
Yeah.
And that's what throws Jack.
Well, that's it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe in the original script, the kid is meant to be younger. There's a part of me that thinks that in the original script, the kid was meant to be like 4 or 5. But they couldn't get it, or everybody realised that actually casting a 5-year-old actor is not really a clever idea.
In that kind of film, no.
But because of the way they cast the kid, I mean, he looks like he's 8 or 9, easy.
Yes.
You get the distinct impressions that he may be some sort of special needs.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm not sure what. You know, yeah, maybe he's got a different perception of the world around him. And like you say, he thinks of him, it's like, oh, a protector, you know, or a guardian angel. Yeah, you know, even, are you an angel? Hug.
Yes, that's cool. I like it. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, thank you. I'll take
No,
that.
because I think, again, because we're pitching it for a younger audience, it's important that we vocalise some of this stuff to make it clear to the audience which way we're going.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, and again, for Jack, it's that initial moment of, what?
Yeah.
And just that...
Huh?
No, sorry, I was
What
just
the
saying...
heck is wrong with you, kid?
Well, no, yeah, but it's that unconditional love.
Yeah.
That it just throws it. We should do a shout-out.
We should do a shout-out.
That's not a shout-out for the Grudge, but... I forgot to write one down, I must admit. Any suggestions? Who haven't we done one for? I know who we haven't done one for ages. I'm really sorry, buddy. This is my bad. So this one is for one of our oldest friends. This is for the Red Hot Bear.
Oh, the Red Hot Bear. It has been a while, yes.
Yes, I hope you're doing okay, Steve. Yeah, so this is for Red Hot Reactions, whose channel started about the same time as we did, and has been doing great things. Again, as I'm sure you can imagine, does a lot of reaction videos. I think he does occasionally do some gaming videos as well.
Yeah, I think he said before, yeah.
Yeah, so he's been rolling through this wonderful slalom ride that is YouTube about the same length of time as we have. He's a good friend, so do go check out his channel. Again, as always, link up here and down in the description below. Hope all is good with you, buddy, and best of the season to you.
Let's go give him some love, folks, and thank you.
Yeah, so unfortunately, though, but I mean, I've got a feeling that where much further we go, because we called it around about the time that the bullies get killed. So that's kind of our end of act at the same time. Is there anything else?
Wow.
So I suppose the only other thing that we need to put in, because we can throw in a bit of aftermath stuff with Ryan saying to his dad, "The snowman saved me."
Yeah, I did actually. In my notes, I had the aftermath coming before the beginning of Act 2. That was the end of Act 1, because it's everybody going, "Ah!" at him, and then it shifts, and it's like that night or something. It shifts a good 6-7 hours. You know, there's a definite jump in there. So we can give part of that, and the kid trying to tell them.
Yeah, trying to tell them. Maybe in the course of that, they're still talking to him, and then over their shoulder, you get Jack just going.
Yes, that's a nice touch. Yeah, because this is the other thing. I think we're going to give them a slightly higher budget than that movie had.
You couldn't even got much lower. Do we have anything else to say about this Act 1? I don't think we really do.
I think this is going to be an incredibly short episode. I don't think I've got anything spectacular to add to here.
Okay, so it is literally, as I just said, we're just kicking this into the long grass, ready for next week.
Yeah, but we have at least set up some stuff.
Yes, we've got a foil for this path of redemption.
Yeah.
Is this little boy's love of this snowman who he thinks can't do any wrong.
Yeah, I think we can do this because it'll work. We can lean into it, and I can see a way ahead.
Brilliant. Okay, well, so nice, short and sweet. We're going to enjoy what's left of the mince pies.
Oh, yes.
Exceedingly good mince pies.
Exceedingly.
And he's going to stay right there. Anyway, in the meantime, please have a wonderful weekend. Have a brilliant start to next week, and we will see you on Wednesday.
As always, guys, TTFN.
Ba 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 ba.